Good morning, everybody. I hope that you're having a great day. I hope that you had a good night's sleep last night and you're having a good week so far. Today, I want to talk a little bit about 1 John 4:4, and I'm going to read that for us in the New Living Translation. And that says, "But you belong to God, my dear children. You have already won a victory because the Spirit who lives in you is greater than he who is in the world." And I don't know about you, but I need that reminder quite consistently. It's great to know that first and foremost, we get the reminder that we belong to God. We are God's children. And that is such an uplifting reminder for me. I know there are times when I'm going through situations or, there's something going on in my life or I'm battling some thoughts and I can forget that that is the absolute truth. I can get off course and to come to this verse, and that's the first thing I'm reminded of, is that I belong to God. That is a great reminder and it is so uplifting. And the next thing we have is that you have already won a victory. We've already won. No matter what's going on in our lives, no matter what's going on in our families, with our friends, situations at work, at school, whatever the case may be, we've already won. None of it matters in the long run. Yes, it matters now. In our lives, we feel that it matters. It affects us. It affects our emotions. It affects our daily lives. But we have to remember that we already have the victory. We already have the victory in every situation because we belong to God. And because the Spirit who lives in you is greater than he who lives in the world. The devil likes to make himself look all big and bad. He likes to puff himself up like one of those puffer fish. Is the illustration that comes to mind. For me, they're swimming along just fine, just these little fish, they're fine. But man, as soon as they want to look intimidating, boom, they're huge. And, Satan likes to make us think that he's this big bad enemy and he's going to overpower us. But the Bible tells us that he is under our feet. And if something's under your feet, it's pretty tiny. It's not going to be huge. So we have to remember that. We have to remember that Satan is under our feet. He is small, especially in comparison to our God. He is so small. And we already have the victory because we belong to God. And that verse, it's really stuck with me through a lot of hard times. And it came to mind again today just to share because I know, a lot of people are going through things, whether it be, at home or maybe they're battling depression or the enemy's trying to plant some intrusive thoughts in your mind, or it's something at work or something with your kids. Or, there's so many things that can happen. Or, maybe you're just worried about what's happening in Israel right now. Of course, we're going to pray about that, but we can't be worried because we know what has to happen for Jesus to come back. And we have to remember that no matter what's going on over there, no matter what's going on here at home, we have the victory because we belong to God. And that is what is important. We have to remember that. And that is going to help us get through anything that gets thrown our way. Anything and everything. So I hope that helps you today. I hope that encourages you today. Take it with you. Think on that. Meditate on it. And bring it to your remembrance anytime you come up against something that you think is just not going to end well. Or something that you think is just taking over your whole life or feels like it's just sucking the life from you. Remember that you belong to God and you already have that victory because he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world. Have a great day, guys, and I will look forward to talking to you some more tomorrow.